Nova Premier came down from Virginia and claimed the Upperclass World Series, but they weren't the only ones making noise at LakePoint Sports Baseball Village. I'm joined by PBR Georgia's Justin Goetz for his look back at the best of the event. Justin, welcome back in.
Good to see you, brother.
So, who made your hot list when you talk about the best players from the Upperclass World Series?
Yeah, so I'm leaving out probably a half dozen Power Five guys, but I wanted to even it out. And I have done some articles on some guys in the tournament already. We'll start first with Porter Buursema, 23 right-handed pitcher from Team Georgia, Georgia Southern commit. He's made two recent delivery adjustments that were really good. Kind of got out of whack this fall a little bit. He was uncoiling his upper half a little too fast, made it more gradual. Lower half was kind of driving a bit too much, and stayed taller with slight bend in the knees as he drove, which got his velo range back to normal. His fastball sat 89-91, plenty of 92, with elite cut ride averaging 2,600 RPM. I mean, there's few guys in the country with as much spin on all pitches as Besema. The adjustments also created more true ride and even run on a fastball, which he was shocked by because he said he's never seen a fastball that he threw have run on it. He had the most swing and miss by far in the tournament. I mean, 15 to 20 didn't even count, but around there. The slider was 78 to 80, 2,800 RPM with tight rotation and sudden sweep. Wipeout depth, one of the best sliders in the country, no doubt. And his third pitch, hilariously, is a 3,000 RPM curveball in the 73-75 range with bigger shape than the slider, two-plane depth that he throws for strikes more than the slider, which is for Ks. My next guy is Cory Costello, a Nova Premier guy, 23 left-handed pitcher going to ECU when he graduates. High-waisted, long-levered athlete you usually don't see on the mound. You see these guys in center field. Delivery is built in perfect sequence, and he had the most deceptive arm I saw all weekend. He's got consistent direction in his lower half that allows him to be rotational with the upper half and throw strikes at the same time, which I think will really benefit him as he gets stronger and increase velo. The fastball was 87-88, touch 90 with carry and late tail. I do think that could play right now in college baseball. The change was 78 and absolutely fell off the table. The best changeup I saw all weekend. My next guy is a five-star national guy, Lance Williams, 23 right-handed pitcher, also an ECU commit. So, you know, they're loaded for 23. One of the best deliveries I've seen all year, probably the most explosive. It's just the head-to-toe strength from start to finish that's quite different. The hip-shoulder separation and timing, honestly, you could teach a class on it, just videos of Lance Williams to show any younger kids how to separate. The arm action's incredibly clean and quick. The fastball, 90-92, touch 3 at 2,500 RPM. Slider, 79-81 with power sweep and two-plane depth. I see this guy sitting mid-90s in the spring, and no question will scouts be loaded at his games each start. My next guy is an uncommitted guy, Grant Shepardson. He's a 2024 righty from Slammers Quintana, Colorado team. Extremely compact delivery that's never off balance. He's deceptive mid-circle arm action, advanced lower half mechanics. The pitchability is plus. It's some of the best pitchability I've seen in the last few years. The fastball's in the 85-88 range. He can work the four-seam up. He'll work the two-seam in and out on lefties and righties for strikes. The slider is one of the best breaking balls I've seen in a 24 this year. It's got 20 HCB, so 20 inches of horizontal break, which we know the plate is 17 inches. So That thing's, sweeping more than the plate's width, with two plane depth. Can throw his change to righties and lefties with fade and depth. Back to an in-state guy, we've got Kaden Carroll, 23 right-handed pitcher with Kane Southeast. This was his first outing since July. He was out with shoulder tendonitis. As you know, he's a pro case guy for us. Fastball dotted glove side 86-88 range, which was encouraging just because when you come back from injury, you're not going to let it ride every single pitch. So it's good to see that probably at 90-95%, his velo was close to what he's been with live run. Played well up and down. A lot of spin on the fastball. He's the spin king as far as breaking balls. I mean, there are only a few guys in the big leagues with this type of spin. It's been up to 3,500, but he was sitting 3,000, 3,100 with his nasty 73-75 slurve. This thing rotates like the planet Jupiter with gradual sweep and depth. I mean, it's not from this planet. You can literally hear it spin. The change has above average fade. Everything with Carroll is edge to edge movement. So love the movement profile on him. And then I've got two position players that I wanted to recognize. Another uncommitted guy, and he's from Nova Premier, Connor Hassan, 2023 outfielder, elite athlete with great balance and hand-eye. One of the most contact-oriented swing pass I've seen. Hands are an effortless blur. Advanced approach at the plate. Patient, backspins balls all over the field. He works counts. Really good bunt game, really good short game. Had a 3.69 on a bunt and a 4.06 on a ground ball he pulled to the right side, which he didn't get out of the box quickly. And it's still, he posted plus run times and got some calls from D1s after this weekend. He's got plus or better range in center field with really legit instincts. And my last guy, Xavier Holiday, he's a Cedartown guy with Cup over there. Really good top of the lineup threat with him this spring. It'll be he's a 24 shortstop with Culberson Vipers. Former Brave Charlie Culberson hit his dad and pro scout Eric Robinson run that organization. So it's cool to see them in the tournament again. Prototype leadoff hitter with a still head, quiet feet, and fast hands. Short direct swing path, field to hit, zone awareness. Above average runner. He glides everywhere on the field, and he's only going to get faster. And the arm is only going to get stronger as he physically develops. So, I mean, that's 7 guys, and I could give you 10 more if we had time.
Justin, thanks, man. That was fantastic stuff as always. Make sure you're following him on Twitter. That's just a taste of what you're going to get if you hit him up there on JGets PBR and follow PBR Georgia while you're at it. Justin, man, thanks as always, and we'll see you on the diamond.